I tell you, as my brother spoke yesterday, it's a calling to be a medicine person. It's a calling to be a missionary. Anybody that just decides to go out into the jungles and do wonderful Christian work, you're going to find an arrow up your butt. Because you're gone out there in self. You have not gone out there under command. And anybody that calls himself a medicine person had better damn well know that they've had the proper calling. Because, gee whiz, you're facing all kinds of trouble any time you step out in self. Now, this working the dream, the present that I have given you, the knowledge that I want you to check, does not make you a medicine man or woman. It is a calling, but it will make you very, very mystical. You can do things that only you hear of medicine people doing. There are things that are so sacred, so secret, we won't reveal it to you because you haven't got the damn brains to do it right and to hold it right and work it right. Even in our own red society, we just don't reveal it to anybody. There are some super sacred, super secret things that only the Creator, if He wants these things revealed, only He will reveal it. Or He will give us the order to reveal it to this one or whatever. Otherwise, we keep our mouths shut about it. You will never ever be a medicine person if you haven't got the calling. And we know what that calling is. You go to a medicine person. I've had many come to me. I feel like I'm a medicine man or I'm going to be a medicine woman. And I said, okay, tell me your dreams. Huh? I'm not going to tell you what these dreams involve because then you come, some of you people, maybe not you, but you tell others, and then you got some idiot running around up there, and I know the trick, and come and reveal all these fancy dreams as a bunch of BS. That's a little private affair, but we in medicine know when the calling is true. But nevertheless, you will be so close to being in medicine, the world of the impossible, the world of miracles, that don't make the mistake of calling yourself a medicine person. But you can surely make as a statement, yeah, I'm mystical. You know, I know secret things, not secret at all. The things in the Bible, the things that have done, not just through Christ, but through some of the apostles and some of the Old Testament people. These talking to animals, big deal. It was done in the Old Testament. Some wild-eyed prophet was a little ticked off and he's beating his ass. Now, that's not my joke. That's what the Bible says. He's beating his ass. You know, he's riding on this poor little mule or whatever and whipping his fanny. And the dang thing turned around and looked at him and says, what the hell are you hitting me for? Well, he didn't say it exactly like that. But, you know, what did I do? This animal turned around and talked to this guy. Animals can speak. And with all due respect to our distant viewer, who says that they speak in pictures only, I find that not true. If they don't know how to say the word, they send the picture. Otherwise, there's conversation. Gee, I've sat down and I talked to this one dog. He, great big Malamute, you know, and he carries his food into the living room, and he's got a tooth missing. So do I if I pull mine out. But nevertheless, he's a sloppy eater, and he got dog food all over the damn rug. And my wife says, why don't you talk to him and see why this is? Okay. So the next day we had a quiet time together. And I said, Caillou? And he looks up. And I said, why? You know, we give you your food in the kitchen in your bowl, and you bring it in here all the time, and you're spilling it. You don't even know how to carry a damn bowl. And then you sit here with your food between your legs, and you splatter chow everywhere. Why do you do that? Why do you bring this in here? Well, you do. And geez, that's true. I eat on the floor. My wife, how do you want your burned bean? And, and she's got all these flowers on the kitchen table. We have never eaten on the kitchen table. Gee. So I like to watch the news, and I lay on the floor, and she brings me my chow, and she throws it down there on the rug, lets me lick it up. But anyway, but Caillou, he said, hey, we are Matakuyasin. I'm four-legged, you're two-legged. You eat here. You're my friend, you're my brother, you're my dad. I'm going to eat here. And it made me think, and my guy says, well, Caillou, I got to eat here. My wife throws a bean down there all the time. At least we feed you in the kitchen like a human. Damn. But we had a good conversation, and he told me a lot. And really, it was all stemmed because he loved Papa. He loved this old geezer, and he wanted to be like Dad. And couldn't afford to give him a better tooth. But Lord, that dog is messy. And once it's on the floor, it's no good. It's all right for Daddy to eat the bean off the floor, but anything on the floor is not for him. He's more man than I am. He's got to eat it out of the bowl. So he wastes a lot of dog food. But this is a conversation, not pictures.